Hey, now we are the Rob and Holly Show. We're backstage at Tortuga Music Festival. Cooper Allen is here. What's up, my man?
How we doing?
We are so good, and we're so excited to talk to you because we've kind of we keep missing you here and there, like last year at festivals and stuff, but we've never gotten a chance to say hi to you.
There's been a void.
Yeah,
no festival has really been top tier. I think it's,
I'm happy to say I spent a lot of time on TikTok, so I get to see the TikTok. So I feel like I know you a little bit. I feel like, I see your face often.
Well, thank you. I'm sorry.
And no. And I hope it stays that way because, we hear about the TikTok ban and I'm a little nervous. What are your thoughts on that?
It really stresses me out when I think about it.
It does? Oh my God, it does. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
It's, you can't really get caught up in it, I guess.
Okay.
And there are other apps if it goes away, but it is kind of a big thing for me. So I really hope it doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, you feel like you have to almost start over in a way. Like you built the following, and luckily, at least now you're out here playing festivals. You're doing the thing, so you're well on your way. But it has helped so many artists. I mean, that's the major way that people look, see, and discover new music.
It's totally driving the music industry right now and kind of since COVID, which is crazy. All the biggest songs, they all pop off on TikTok, it feels like, in all genres. And I don't know, it's been good for the fans, I think.
Yeah, you're like that's been my thing. Or you're like I really appreciate it. So
oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah. It's been so fun.
We saw you. We were talking about the Next from Nashville stage, which they have at several different festivals. And you're speaking of moving up. You're moving up to the Sunset stage here at Tortuga.
Hey,
and
we fooled enough people. That's awesome.
Come on,
no.
You there's a lot of big names. I mean, you got Bret Michaels playing on that stage today.
Dude, what a legend.
Are you into classic rock stuff at all as well?
Oh yeah. So before, country's my favorite, but before I ever started listening to country, it was all classic rock from my dad, AC/DC, Allman Brothers, and Poison. I mean, they got maybe 5 of the best songs of all time. And we did a festival with Bret last year, and he's just the nicest dude. Puts on an incredible show. I mean, it's a party.
We want to talk about music. We want to talk about your song, that in parentheses, Haley's song.
Yes.
Okay. Take Forever.
Yeah.
Can we get the story behind that song? And what we ask is usually 3 questions, which is where were you, what were you thinking, and what were you drinking when that song came to be?
Let's see. That so I needed a wedding song because I was kind of flip flopping if I was going to do sing a song at my own wedding, and originally I was like, nah, that's kind of lame, but then I was like, nah, I got to do it. So
I think it's very sweet and romantic, by the way.
Thank you.
I really like that. I'm glad that that's your decision.
It hit well, I think. So yeah, needed a wedding song, hadn't written one yet, and just got together. It was one of my last writes before we kind of took a break for my wedding month and all that stuff, and we were just kind of in desperation mode a little bit. So luckily, that's what we came up with. I wrote it with Justin Morgan, Callie Sackley, and it's awesome that, a song with my wife's name is the first song to ever get played on XM and, get on Hot Country and all that stuff. So super cool.
Oh, that is
I was
really
drinking
cool.
a lot of coffee.
A lot of coffee.
So,
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
not that cool.
No. Here's what's so funny, and we say it every time.
It's not about alcohol.
We need to start a statistical chart of amazing #1 songs, amazing hit songs that were all written and made over coffee and water.
Yes.
Because it is a staggering high amount, and it's just so interesting to hear.
Yeah.
And I love hearing
dude.
what you're drinking.
When I drink alcohol, I can't speak. I kind of shut down a little bit and just sit there and just look at
chill.
people. So yeah, not my vibe right now.
Okay.
All right. Were you nervous to perform that at your wedding? Like you said, at first you were kind of I don't know about this, and for me when you're in front of the most important people in your life, that's when things become the most nerve-wracking.
I was terrified.
Yeah.
And it was all, friends and all that stuff. But everybody's really watching and they're really listening.
They're really paying attention.
Oh, they're all we're all going to really, this is a moment.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh God.
It's not like a festival where they're, people are drinking, they're having fun. And
Right.
if you mess up, whatever. At your wedding, if you mess up your wedding.
It's on video.
Yeah.
It's there forever.
For the rest of your life.
Did you
Forever
did you
and ever, yeah.
did it go off without a hitch, or did you feel like there was any parts where you're like, ugh, I messed that up?
The guitar was extremely out of tune.
You're looking at
You're looking at
what's
what
going on with the
happened
guitar
over
player
there.
back
The
Which was
guitar,
my fault.
not so great.
He handed it to me. It was in tune. I start playing it. It goes out of tune. But, what can you do?
It all worked. It all worked. She loves you anyway.
Exactly.
Are you enjoying married life now? It's been almost a year coming up in September?
It's been about 6.5 months.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I mean, it's not really that different. We've lived together for a while, but it's just you get to wear some cool bling, and I don't know.
And you say my wife. Do you work that into a conversation?
Oh, of course.
A
Always.
lot. Yeah.
Yes.
I gotta be home. My wife is.
Oh, my
gonna be
wife is
mad.
calling. Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked saying when I'm married as well, but I like saying fiance always sounded very fancy. So I
fiance
enjoyed
sound way
the engagement period for a few years because it's always like my fiance,
My fiance.
my fiance. But congratulations on everything, man. We appreciate you stopping by and hanging with us here.
Dude, thank y'all.
Yay.
Hell of a day.
Cooper
Appreciate
Allen
it.
here at Tortuga Music Festival.